Maybe this is working. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm wearing my pineapples today because I feel so golden. Golden. I'm golden. I'm golden. Pineapples are gold. And we need some light. Shine some light on the situation. Light on the situation. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, this is all jacked up. There we go. Ha ha! So, protection. So, we know how to put a hedge of protection around all the peoples. You know, family members and such. And I like it there. It's up close and personal. Well, let's in that way. We'll do it this way. Does that work? Move this just a little this way. Maybe scoot it more. Okay, so perfect. Perfect. Have all the things in all the places. I'll just move it back a little bit. Okay, awesome. So, we have done protection as far as self and our others, a hedge of protection mantra. Put a hedge of protection around your stuff. Know that it's done when you do it. Everybody's protected. Now to protect your home. There's multiple things you can do. When cleaning saging, now if you sage or Palo Santo just takes out the negative. Sage clears out everything. If you burn, you must burn to put back. I will go over this in clearing too, but when you do the backfill, you walk the same steps you walked with the sage, and you just say, bless this house and nothing of the good and purest form cannot come in. Now, in your home, if you invite them in and they have negative, nasty energy on them, you've invited them in. They have permission to be there. When you invite, you allow it all to come in. So that's where the clearing cleansing will come in, because there's some people that come in that, even though you don't necessarily want them there, they're a family member, whatever, you can't stop it. So another thing you can do to protect your home is it's salt. Either you can walk around the perimeter of the outside of your home and salt all the grounds around it. And just get some salt in your hand and just kind of toss it towards the foundation. That will protect all around the outside of your home from negativity coming in. If you live in an apartment complex and you can't necessarily do that, you can toss it on your walk. Like going up the stairs, in front of your door. Just toss it towards the door jamb, underneath it. That way it's not very visible. Lots of people, that'll block them. But on the inside, you can also get some salt in your hand and sprinkle it across your threshold. Because there's usually a little lip, the door jamb. You can put salt above there. And then you can just kind of toss it on the floor under the door jamb as well. That will protect it. When you put the salt out, you state, I protect my home from anything negative, nasty. You can fill in the words of what you don't want to enter your home. If it's not of God, if it's not for my best and highest good, you can put the verbiage how you want to put it. But yeah, salt your doorway and your back door, because some people enter from the back door. Usually they come in the front door, go in and out the back door, because they've already been in the home. But you can do your back door as well. Any entry point to your home. You can also put the salt around your door jambs. Your window seals. That is a more of an internal, if you live in an apartment, you can literally take the salt and run it on the inside at the baseboards or on top of the window seals. Whichever you prefer. But the thing is, if you invite them in, yeah, come on in, you just gave whatever permission to come into your space. So if they don't have permission, they can't enter. And this is with people as well, in engaging in conversations. If you keep a barrier over your heart up or your mouth or whatever, and when you engage with them, you're inviting whatever's coming with them into that situation. But if you bury yourself, nope. Say you're in an argument with a spouse and they've been around multiple people all day. Aside from clearing some things, you could just be like, no, I'm not participating or engaging in that negative energy. Go take a shower, cleanse yourself, whatever. Then we'll revisit this conversation. That will be in the cleansing part as well. I may start part of the cleansing tomorrow, just because that way you can start doing some things for yourself. I know in the protection I've given you a lot to work with on a daily basis to do. This is homework too for protecting your home of, the salt, the putting it around your house. I was writing notes as well. Salt, sprinkle, daily dive. Okay. So the rest of it is just the actual physical protection. I was referring back to my notes because when I created this, I had an outline to follow. So in which case, la-da-da! If you've just jumped on, say hi. If you're watching the replay, say replay. Let me know you've been here, seen it, acknowledged it, and working through it. Trying to think of other things to protect. So we've put on the whole bodyguard. We've put hedge of protections around everybody. Things, people, places, objects, your home. You can also, in your vehicle and traveling for protection, there's a stone. I can't remember the name of it right now. I will research it and put it in the group. I have one in my truck. It's a stone. It's to protect you while you're in your vehicle. From all the things. I mean, you could add stones too. With that, yeah, I'll look up the name because I just have to go out to my truck and look for the stone. Because it has a piece of paper with it. Because when I bought it, I just left it in its baggie with the paper and everything and just threw it in the truck. And still good to go. It's still being protected, even though I haven't driven it. And the battery dies every now and then because I forget to start it. But, that's here and there. But it's still being protected. It's specific for travel. That you could put it in your go-go bag. Like if you go drive or fly, you can take this stone with you, put it in, I would say put it in your purse because it just goes through a thing and they're like, what's this? It's a stone. Okay, go on. Putting it on your body, they're going to make you take it all off anyway, so it's easier to keep it in your purse. It's close enough to you. A satchel for guys, their backpack they carry on whichever airports are a little picky. But one stone, they're not going to trip over. As far as your house goes, protecting your house, you can just say a prayer over it as well, or a mantra. If it's not for my best and highest good, if it's not for God, it cannot enter. Just really setting the intention that that's your sacred space. Your home is where you go and you sleep. And, protection when you sleep. I'll get right back to that. That is your domain. That is your palace. That is your reprieve from the world. I know we've all been living in our domains for a while and we're like, we're just out of here. But that's your sacred space. It is your home. That's where your loved ones live. That's your sacred space. Protection while you sleep. All you have to do is, as you close your eyes and you're giving it all away, you know, like through the day of just releasing everything that's been good, bad, or indifferent. And, you know, the good things be grateful for, and the bad things just let go. We'll do this in kind of cleansing as well. But for the protection part of it is, just wrap me in your arms while I sleep, or a hedge of protection around me while I sleep. But what I say is, like, take everything from me that is, like, you know, everybody I've connected with, dealt with, done with all day long. Just take all that energy plus mine, theirs, and transmute the energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But then I say, and I refer to God. I just say, God, wrap me in your loving arms tonight. Don't let anything come into my space, in my sleep space, that is not for my best and highest good. Protect my mind, even in my sleep state. Protect my body in my sleep state. Protect me while I sleep, to where I have the most sound sleep and I wake up refreshed. Protect me while I sleep, and don't let anything come in while I'm sleeping. And I protect myself because in that space as well, because as you've seen online, there's a lot of astro surfing at night or whatever, astroplaning or whatever they call it. That's fine, you know, and if you are one that does it, that's fine. But you're protecting your being and all the things while you rest, whether you astro surf or not. Oh, I just got sleepy. But when I protect myself, I usually wake up with a bazillion downloads that as soon as I wake up, I'm scrambling for a notebook so I could just start scribbling everything that's come to me in my wake dream state. I get it when I go to sleep, and I get it when I wake up. So in that in between, I really get the downloads, and I'm open to it. The other thing is, if I have a significant question that I just cannot pin down what the answer is, I surrender it. Okay. Specifically for this class, I was like 77, 88, 77. I kept hearing both numbers. Hearing, you know, like divine. And then I went to bed one night. I was like, okay, when I wake up in the morning, give me a clear and concise number that I'm to do this for. Clear and concise. So I woke up, and everything told me 77. I was seeing, like, I woke up at 7:17, or I was doing something with 7:17. My blood sugars were 117 that morning. It was just all the sevens. I was like, okay, it's 77. And then when I started writing some things down, the outline, a lot of sevens showed up. 7 is the number of the divine. Like psychic power, prophetic power. There's 7 days of the week. There's 7 continents. There's 24 hours in a day, but divided by 7, it doesn't come out right. But there's a lot of 7s. I was doing a 7 foundation class, and I wrote every 7 down there was. It was like, good Lord, there is a ton of 7s. But 7 days a week, yeah, there's just a lot of 7s. And it's also a divine number. Because, I'm going to refer to the Bible, but it says forgive 7 times 7. Or 70. Something, but it was 7. Everything, the 7th house is technically Libra, that's balance, and that's, everybody's looking for balance in their life. So, protect yourself as you sleep. Just protect me as I sleep, and make it a statement, not a question. Part of protection is standing in your power that you know it's done. I put a hedge of protection around my daughter. I put a hedge of protection around my house. crazy storms. I put a hedge of protection around my vehicles. It's just an I am statement. And like I showed you last week, the size of a mustard seed is all the faith you need to have. Because the mind's going to tell you, no, that won't work. But as you do it, you start intentionally, like, I put a hedge of protection around this. I put a hedge of protection around that. You're going to start hearing feedback, especially when it's others, or see for yourself of, wow, they were so protected. They were so protected. So just flex the muscle, the protection muscle, and in knowing that it's done. Protect your home, protect your sleep. Okay, we went through the entire body, others, house, sleep, and throw in the comments. Let me know of anything else you can think of that may need protected, because I feel like I'm missing something. Don't know for sure. I think I got everything covered, but let's just say question mark. So, I don't know why I got tired all of a sudden. Probably because I was talking about sleep. In which case, that is the end of the protection. I will, before I run away on my little trip this week, I will probably start a little bit of the cleansing that you can do over the weekend. The protection over the house, you don't necessarily want to protect the gunk, but protect yourself. And even for those kids that think there's a boogeyman in the closet, have them throw salt at the closet and tell the boogeyman be gone. When they say it and do it, it gives an energetic charge, it's gone. And then you're like, okay, now it's all gone. That was the magic dust to make him go away. So, that's for younger kids. Because they're still really connected to the other side, and they're trying to learn how to be human. So, yeah, they see energy. So the salt does knock out energy, just so you know. That's the Earth's natural diffuser. Yeah, we'll do that in cleansings. I'm like, if you want to know how to break curses and stuff, well, there's a concoction, but it's not necessarily a spell. It's just something you can either bathe in or touch. I had a missing part for the bathtub, so I just made it, ran my hands through it, set my intention, then went and washed my hands, let it go, and then I just watched really things change. It was awesome. So, signing off for now. Leave me a message if you think there's anything else that you need to know as far as protection. Yeah. Psychic attack protection. When you put the helmet on, you can say nobody can attack me, psychically attack me either. You can go a little bit more in depth with stating nobody can attack my mind, no matter whether I'm awake or asleep. I'll go through some of that in the cleansing too, of the psychic attacks. A lot of people don't talk about it, but it does happen. So just that I would, throw that in there. Pretty much set your intention for what you want to protect and state it, do it, and done. It's that easy. So, alrighty guys, I am getting out of here. Have a very wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's crazy day. I don't know. Probably about the same time. 3 o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern. But yeah. Alright, that is protection. See you later. Bye.